You didn't see anything, right?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. No, sir.
Skipper, Rico, and Kwazowski need to be exposed. I'll be doing that today. There's something a little bit sinister about these three, and we'll get to that, but welcome to the You Thought Plot, where I share my crazy theories about shows and movies that you know and love. Let's get into it. First off, did you notice how these penguins outsmart the humans and the animals? They know a little bit too much just to be average penguins. They're over here operating machinery, driving cars, sailing ships, figuring out how to fix a plane and flying a plane, and so much more throughout the 4 Madagascar movies. Who taught them how to do these things? Why do they know how to do these things? It doesn't make sense. How are they able to steal a vehicle from humans? Everything they do seems to be already premeditated, already planned, and Skipper is leading it all. One might say that these penguins act like they're in the military or something. What if they are? After all, they use military lingo, and the way they move and execute their plans give military vibes for sure. But no one talks about this. Not to mention that they act different from the other penguins. Now, to understand this, we have to go to the Penguins of Madagascar movie, where they showed us how these 4 met. It seems as if Skipper, Rico, and Kwazowski were already together at the beginning of that movie in particular. But what happened? They found Private as an egg. Now this is important because when Skipper, Rico, and Kwazowski interact with the other penguins, they question everything while the regular penguins don't. And of course, Skipper, Rico, and Kwazowski decide to go against the grain. They want to save the egg that's rolling past that the other penguins neglected. They said it's just nature to lose a few eggs. But Skipper wanted to defy nature. Now, why would he have this different mindset? We'll get to that. But once they save Private asks if they're his family, and they huddle up and decide what they're going to say, and they eventually take him in. Now, there is a dramatic difference between Skipper, Rico, Kwazowski, and Private. And someone had to come up with Private's name. Now, I know you may be thinking it's military based. Could be, but it also could be because they're keeping something private away from Private. What if Skipper, Rico, and Kwazowski are military aliens from another planet? Well, we've already covered that they outsmart humans and other animals. They're nothing like the penguins on Earth and use military lingo along with planning different missions that they want to execute. Now tell me, what penguin group would really be able to hijack a ship? It doesn't make sense. Not to mention that Skipper, Rico, and Kwazowski all have the same vibe, while Private is kind of left out. He's kind of just there, while the other 3 execute the missions. Private is just there as a busboy. Someone to do the little things that they don't want to do. And that's why Private looks the way he looks and acts the way he acts. He is a real penguin amongst alien military penguins. We don't know, they could be disguised, but one thing about them is that they want to travel. They want to know more about the Earth and different places on the Earth. It's almost as if they're studying different habitats. For what reason, we don't know. It could be for research purposes or a plan to take over eventually. After all, they've realized that they can outsmart the animals and the humans on Earth. So why wouldn't they be able to take over? But then again, they could just be doing research for an exploration or a history book on their planet. You never know. But it's just a theory. Since you're still here, go ahead and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next theory.